How are you? And please let me know.
Oh my. I'll accept any.
Find any new... Let me know if there's any...
My scalpel hungers.
Death curse has been here ever since the 1980s. Ever since that poor boy drowned in that lake.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are again. You must have taken a liking to this place. Feel free to come back.
Play ball! Nice pitch! Time out!
Game over.
Time for a little soul surgery.
Those are cows crying in the kitchen, right? Those are cows crying in the kitchen, right? Yeah, I gotta be hearing things. A cow could never say help, after all.
We don't specialize in sausages. We specialize in...
Oh, there you are again. You must... Feel free to...
Help! I want to go home. I can't eat any more of this. It's a nightmare. I never want to see a bowl of soup that has hair in it ever again.
Nigel Nyers. This one's got quite an intriguing background. He once worked as the head chef for an extremely famous hotel, until one fateful night. He had to cook for a certain politician's fundraising event. The sheer amount of food he was forced to prepare sent him off the deep end, and he began his downward spiral.
a political fundraiser, ended up creating a serial killer who wears a chicken mask? How?
The fundraiser was held on a Tuesday, right after a 3-day weekend. Unable to purchase all his ingredients from his usual sources, Nigel was forced to call upon a local butcher who he'd never worked with before.
He had to start his preparations by cutting up the meat himself?
Exactly. Then, after exhausting himself by slicing through pounds and pounds of meat, according to the files, Nyers cut off his own 2 legs with the butcher's electric saw, and was soon fired. Several years later, Nigel finally found the strength to make a return to the culinary world. But due to his accident, no one would hire him.
Which lit the flame of self-righteous resentment within him.
Correct. When he visited the hotel again while searching for a job, Nigel happened to see that same politician having another party. Luxurious meals decorated every table. And for the main event, a freshly roasted chicken was to be cut in front of everyone. For some reason, the moment Nyers saw that chicken, he empathized with it. And so, he murdered all 28 guests before fleeing. Ever since, Nyers has been attacking parties all over the US in his chicken mask, terrorizing the nation with a smorgasbord of murder.
Well, that's certainly a mad way to try and make the world a better place. Oh, and let me guess, there are different stories for the cows and shrimp?
I'm not sure. The page simply says, at some point, a surge was seen in killers wearing cow and shrimp masks, and their crimes gradually became more violent.
How painfully human.
Hey, this isn't funny.
Why so tense, servant? It's very simple. This Nigel character harbored strong emotions, not unlike that monstrous baseball boy. In other words, my hypothesis was right on the mark.
Soon it'll be raining blood.
What an uncommon specimen to encounter midst filth. Name yourself, creature.
And here, I presumed my reputation would precede me. Just how clueless can one person be, Marshall Bernstein? Or perhaps you prefer to be called Dominic Pepard.
You know my name? Doesn't feel like you're an ally, though.
I am Eve Jenkins, a world-class fashion model, if I may say so myself. I also happen to have 130 million followers on social media from all over the world. What's wrong? Surprised?
A truly useless number if I've ever seen one. Drowning oneself in obsequiousness, all in order to earn likes from people you don't even know. No different from a beggar on the street, if you ask me.
How rude. I suppose you really do operate on a completely different system of ethics than the average human.
Yes, because I never lie.
How admirable. But what about the young lady who's in there with you?
What do you mean?
Is she on board with all of your unique morals?
As far as I can tell, she has a degree of prudency about her.
Perhaps, as far as resisting the tide of the status quo is concerned. But that's not what I'm talking about. Do you think she'd be as cooperative if she ever found out about what you've done?
Stop beating around the bush and just say what you mean.
You're deeply connected to the death of Justine's father, aren't you, Dominic Pepard?
Yes, I am.
Not even going to try and hide it, are you?
Pointless. My servant is already aware of the circumstances.
I see. But what if the truth ends up being different from what she's currently envisioning? Hey, Justine, can you hear me? You can't trust this man. He's not the person you think he is. He's a true monster, cruel, cunning, and evil. If you want to know the real truth, you need to come over to our side. She can easily make all your dreams come true.
Oh, there you are again. You must have taken a liking to this place. Up for another game?
Did you come here to escape from the sorceress?
Yes and no. The sorceress knows I'm here. I'm sure of that much. But she must be ignoring me for...
Why do you think that?
I can feel her eyes, even now. And I know they're the same eyes of the woman who smiled down on me back then.
You suspect she's keeping you alive for us.
Perhaps even my resistance is just another source of sustenance for her. Or maybe she's waiting excitedly for people like you to strengthen themselves through my games of chance. Waiting for the right...
So we're basically like foie gras to her.
Despite what you may think, I feel like you two have what it takes to turn the tables. Please, just don't let her turn you in...
I have a question for you, gambler. What is your honest opinion on my fighting style?
You're tough. You're a survivor.
But...
Many others have made it all the way down. Beyond here awaits a demon that defies all common logic.
A demon, you say? You truly think I would ever be threatened by such a low-class adversary?
Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. It was just a figure of speech.
Then say what you mean.
Deep down there.
Now, yes. This will be a fine chance to show you why exactly they call me the Doctor. Just watch and see what happens when I run into that demon of yours.
Just don't die, okay? I'm betting on you two now.
Let's say, for the sake of the argument, that I decided to give up without reaching the end. What would happen then?
Nothing. You'd be swallowed up by the hotel, and it would go on devouring new souls.
Forever? Is such a thing possible?
Those who get swallowed up by the hotel get to live on, frozen in the times they remember most fondly. Back to when business was still booming, when their families still loved each other, when their school team won the local championship. An eternal hell masquerading as a beautiful dream. By lusting for their former glory, they lose all hope of ever escaping from the past.
The obsession born from those who lust for their past glory is the source of the sorceress's power, yes?
Their obsessions grow stronger with each coming day, and will never fade as long as they remain ignorant to it. That's her whole plan.
Multiple energy sources that never run out of juice. Formidable indeed, I'll give her that.
On top of that, take someone like me. I've managed to wake up from the dream, but that doesn't mean I'm fully devoid of obsession. With every new season, the sorceress is graced with a fresh delivery of brand new energy sources. If you ask me, a resort hotel like this is the perfect spot for her to hide and keep herself energized. Feel free to come back.
Chains of despair!
I can feel my body melting. So fascinating.
My scalpel hungers.
Justine, can you hear me? You're here, aren't you? I know all about you, even about the series.
Ding-ting-a-ling! Welcome to Mr. Clown's shop. Give me a coin and I'll destroy a random shark gnome that's... so long!
don't have fingertips anymore. But I can still...
Oh, there you are again. Feel free to come.
I think I've become a tad bored of watching your puke performances.
Shut up. Whoa! Ah!
What's wrong, servant? Cat got your tongue?
Poltergeist?
Yes, perhaps.
How can you not be scared right now?
On the contrary, what are you afraid of? Paranormal activity is simply proof that something abnormal is afoot on this plane. In other words, we're on the right track. If anything, it should give us more confidence that our bloodshed shall bear fruit. Hello again. I'll always be here. Hello again.
The truth is, back when I was a teenager, I once got a fever so bad that I just up and collapsed on the spot. It was so painful. Like all the liquid inside my body was coming to a boil.
That sounds very serious.
It gave me nightmares, too.
Oh, like what?
I could still remember it clearly, as if I just saw it yesterday. I was walking alone, on a pale white road I'd never seen before, staggering due to my high fever. Then I saw the dead coming for me, lured by the scent of my boiling blood. Like animals drawn to the stench of death. They all grabbed onto me and started pulling my body in all sorts of directions. And they were strong to pull me apart, too. First my arms and legs, then my torso, and my head, stealing whatever they could for themselves. Finally, it occurred to me. Oh, I'm going to die tonight. Then I could hear my father's voice in my head. He was speaking German, and it sounded so kind and gentle. Keine Angst. Don't be afraid. The next thing I knew, my body felt incredibly light, and I somehow survived. When I looked up, I saw my father there, crying. That was the last time I ever had one of my episodes, until the day my father passed away. One time, when I was 11 or 12, I snuck into my father's closet. I was looking for him, but he wasn't in his room. And I remembered how I used to sleep in there a lot when I was a kid.
You sound quite like the nosy kid.
I wasn't trying to snoop or anything. But I ended up discovering one of his secrets anyway, by accident. Letters from a woman. They were probably letters from an old girlfriend or a friend from his hometown. But for some reason, finding them made my heart start to pound.
Did you see the name of who sent it?
Only her initials. AP. There was a whole bundle of letters there, so they must have been in contact for quite a while.
Do you remember what was written in the letters?
Not really. I was too young to make much sense of them. The one thing I remember is that the postmarks were from Pennsylvania, and the letters were sealed with wax, which was a rarity even when I was a kid.
What did the seal look like?
I'm pretty sure it was shaped like a deer.
What a strange coincidence.
Huh? You've seen something similar?
This hotel seal is also shaped like a deer.
What do you think that means? That I was always destined to come to this hotel eventually?
Sometimes, things like that occur over the course of a person's life. Their destiny becomes set in stone, without them even realizing it. I'll always be here.
Find any new clues, Marshall? Let me know if there's Find any new clues, Marshal?
Why is a ranger like you out here searching for missing people?
Well, I suppose it won't help us build trust if I just keep it a secret. The truth is, my little sister went missing on a trip out here. She's been gone for 9 months now.
You completely lost contact with her?
I know that she stayed a night at this hotel, but that's it. I haven't heard a word from her since. I couldn't just stand around and wait, so I decided to come up here and look around a bit. Before this, I worked for the CBP in Mexico.
So you came all the way out here just to find your sister. Is there any way I can help?
Just focus on your own mission. I'm sure a clue or two about my sister will pop up along the way. You and I are cut from different cloth, but we're both here on a mission to protect something, right? I think protecting something is a lot harder than destroying something. Don't lose confidence in yourself, okay?
Okay. I'll stay confident and do my best.
Hey, that's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Apparently, this hotel's changed owners several times over the years. The oldest records state the hotel was first built by the Morning Bell Mercantile Trust at the end of the 1700s. They eventually brought their families down here from the north and established a small town here called Villa Barcino.
Is that Latin?
Yes, I suppose it translates to Barcelona village in English. Supposedly, the Mercantile Trust was founded by European immigrants. They were originally a group of Phoenicians from Carthage who used to trade along the Mediterranean. Another theory, however, says the trust was created by Greeks who had taken roost on the Iberian Peninsula. People can't seem to agree on it.
Either way, it seems like they've been around since the BC era.
That it does.
Then, several thousand years later, they built a new home for themselves on the other side of the world. Sounds kind of romantic if you ask me.
That's where the romance ends, I'm afraid.
What happened?
Right after they finished building their village, a certain incident led everyone to believe it was cursed. Mercantilism was at its height in 1700s America. And the Morning Bell Mercantile Trust was one of our country's many mercantile entities. Shortly after they finished building their village, a strange epidemic spread throughout the region.
An infectious disease?
It could have been the Black Plague, but at the time, the plague bacillus still had yet to be discovered. And so, the locals got to thinking that perhaps their new neighbors were the ones responsible for the curse. What if the newcomers from the north were actually witches who'd escaped the recent trials?
That seems a bit far-fetched, even for the olden times.
Ah, but the mercantile group was led by women, and gender equality wasn't much of a thing back then.
But that was almost a century after the Salem witch trials, wasn't it?
That's exactly the point. Witches never die. Witches never age. A mob consumed by that mentality ended up attacking the village.
What happened in the end?
As far as I can tell, all those who took part in the mob ended up dying, and the village remained unscathed. It was named the Friday Witch Hunt Incident in an old document I found. Apparently, there used to be a large restaurant next to the hotel, but it was closed up after an unfortunate incident. It was called the Long Pig Steakhouse. Terrible name, don't you think?
You think that steakhouse is related to your sister's disappearance?
I don't know, but I'm going to investigate every possible clue.
True. That is a basic rule of any good investigation. What was the unfortunate incident?
One Thanksgiving, a young man delivered some turkeys to the steakhouse and never returned home. 18 hours later, he was found hanging in a freezer in the back of the steakhouse. He was still alive, but all 4 of his limbs had been chopped off, and he could barely communicate.
That's really gross.
The head chef at the time became the lead suspect, and he's still on the run. According to the records, this is what the chef said to the delivery boy. "You murdered these poor birds? What are you, a serial killer?"
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Beats me. But that was the last thing the delivery boy remembered before he woke up in a freezer with all his limbs chopped off. They managed to save his life, but he supposedly swore off meat from that day forward.
That doesn't surprise me.
There's more to the story, though. The steakhouse put on a lavish event that Thanksgiving where they served a massive smorgasbord of turkey meat. But afterwards, all the turkeys the boy had delivered were found wrapped up in the freezer, as if no one had ever touched them.
You mean...
I guess no one will ever know for sure what really happened. All the evidence got lost in the customers' stomachs, after all. After the Friday witch hunt incident, outsiders made sure to keep their distance from the village.
Makes sense.
But once people started to forget about it, the village was sold off again. And around the year 1800, someone turned one of its old mansions into a lodging facility. The Twilight Border Unification Fund, Black Rose Scientific Group, and Golden Friendship Society were all involved in managing the property as well.
The shady history of the area lured in a bunch of occult groups, huh?
It ended up becoming a very popular lodging facility.
As if we needed more proof that this whole area is cursed.
Time passed, however, and in the 1980s, Antlers Pharmaceutical became the new owners of the property and completely remodeled everything. Apparently, it was only thanks to a lone female executive that the hotel became so modernized.
She was able to wash its past away, huh? I guess that's a good thing.
Not exactly.
Why not?
Some people think Antlers Pharmaceutical was originally started by people from the Morning Bell Mercantile Trust.
But if Antlers Pharmaceutical was started by people from the Morning Bell Mercantile Trust, that would mean the hotel's original owners reclaimed it after several hundred years.
And that's not all.
What else could there possibly be?
The Twilight Border Unification Fund, Black Rose Scientific Group, and Golden Friendship Society were all originally offshoots of the MBMT as well.
You mean, Morning Bell was a very old group from Europe that simply changed its name in order to retain ownership over this land for generations and generations?
That's right. I've never encountered something so unsettling before.
Why is this land so important to them?
There must be something very special here. Something that both of us still have yet to discover. Let me know if there's...
How are you enjoying? Please let me know.
Soon it'll be raining blood.
Stay away from the lake.
Oh, there you are again. Feel free to come back anytime.
I promise to keep everything a secret. Just let me go. I don't know what you look like. I don't know where I am. Please, I'm begging you.
Time for a little soul surgery.
So delicious. Huh? Is this my finger?
Can you hear those cries? Can you hear those cries?
Oh, there you are again. Feel free.
Please, let me go. Have mercy on me.
Justine, you can hear me, can't you? Trust that sound.
Change of despair!
Please tell my sister what happened. She works for the Border Patrol in New Mexico. Please.
Justine, you foolish girl. I warned you. If you won't join us, then you belong in pieces!
Change of despair! Taint of despair!
Justine, you fool.
Taint of despair!
You weren't supposed to see this form.
Taint of despair!
Justine, you foolish girl. I warned you. If you won't join us, then you belong in pieces! You weren't supposed to see this form.
Taint of despair!
Eve Jenkins. Who'd have thought that the world-famous fashion model was actually some disgusting insect creature?
All humans hide their true faces from one another. Hers just happened to be uglier than most.
Guess it just goes to show that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I'm not sure how much of this is true, but the files claim she's actually an extraterrestrial.
Ah, an alien, eh?
Not exactly. Apparently, she was born from unidentified DNA that traveled here on...
What are you talking about?
This DNA was named Drifter X by the scientists who studied it. According to their findings, it had the power to cure every type of illness known to man. And so, experiments began in a top-secret government facility in Utah, where they tried to merge Drifter X with human DNA.
Until, of course, the creature broke free from its creators and went on a rampage.
Exactly. Before the government could track it down, Drifter X grew into an adult woman and quickly attained high status within society.
Why a fashion model, though? If she truly wished to invade the planet, it would have been wiser for her to grasp military power.
Because Drifter X had only one simple goal: proliferation. The DNA itself possessed a special characteristic that allowed it to mutate into a form that would prove most effective for mass reproduction.
In other words, it determined that outward appearance is the only thing that matters to Earthlings.
I wish I could disagree, but I suppose that's the case for the majority. She did really have over 100 million followers after all.
I see no evidence of any actual propagation occurring. However, what happened?
Apparently, she had a safety mechanism implanted within her. Her ovum were set to only respond to the blood type AB-Rh negative, which is possessed by less than 1% of the entire human race.
I see. So in the end, the Galaxy-class beauty was unable to find anyone who could fulfill her prerequisites.
How did the witch get in touch with an extraterrestrial like her, though?
The witch doesn't care what planet a being is from. As long as they have an obsession, she can use them. This creature clearly had a strong fixation on propagation, an easy opening for the witch to slide into.
A strong obsession, huh?
Soon will be raining blood.
Stay away from the lake.
Oh, there you are again. Feel free.
Change of despair! Game over.
This meat is so plump and juicy. I wonder where it's from. It almost feels as soft as lemon lips.
If you want to cook up good food, you first need to get yourself
Oh, there. Feel free.
can never seem to get used to the scent of burning flesh, nails, and hair, no matter how many times. I can never seem to get used to the scent.
I feel sick. What did they just make me drink? I feel sick.
Steam, you don't actually trust that murderer, do you? Poor.
Oh no, my mind's fading. I miss my big sister and my mom. Oh no, my mind's fading.
Justine, you foolish girl.
Chains of despair!
Justine, you foolish girl.
Chains of despair!
Finally, at long last, I've returned to the surface.
Your puking sounds far more reserved than usual. Has your body finally gotten used to crossing the threshold? What's the matter? You look like you want to say something.
Oh, no. I just can't seem to get what she said out of my head.
The bit about your father?
Yes.
If there's something you want to ask me, just go ahead. You know I won't lie.
Let me ask you again, then. That night, my father died while pursuing the legendary serial killer known as the Witch, right?
Correct.
And you were there too, when he died.
Also correct.
Did you kill him?
No, I didn't.
Who killed him then?
The witch, through some very thorough planning.
Planning?
She likes to take her time and lead her targets to trust her before betraying them in the cruelest way possible. That's how she's always been.
Are you on my side?
Yes, of course. I swear on our noble contract that I am indeed your ally.
I thought you'd say that. All right.
Find any new Let me know if there's anything.
Oh my. I'll accept any number of years.
What do you want? If you require